didn't have to get a different movie, but I appreciate you. I wonder what this is. This box big as ever, too. Lord. Lord have mercy. Don't tell me when that big gigantic purse. Book that. Mind you, I don't have no Louis. This is nice! Bricks! Whoa! Oh my God. Okay. Wow. The gym bag?
Well, it's a duffel. So you traveling?
Dad, I'll take this one to the gym. I'll put gym clothes in here. I'm about to go to the gym, Lou, baby. Yo, she rich for real. Yeah, I'll come to the gym for Lou bag. Got about it for Christmas. Yes! Oh, thank you, baby. That's so cute. Thank you. And this one more? It's a nice bag, yo. You do not have to do that. Let's see. Other way. Oh. What? Nah, bro. You ain't have to, bro. You ain't have to do that, bro. What?
And the mattress the whole thing.
Oh, I can't wait to throw my bag to the airport on a. What? It customized. Ain't we going to Miami? And I'm about to run to Miami, boy. So y'all knew my man had to come through for the baddest for his queen. He came, Louis Vuitton cup, him right there with the traveling
The internet woke up to total chaos. Before the sun even rose, people's phones were buzzing non-stop with alerts. Notifications poured in across social media, and within minutes, a shocking rumor had everyone talking. Fans and bloggers began asking the same question. What's really going on behind the scenes between Claressa Shields, Papoose, and Remy Ma? If even part of the story spreading online is true, this could become one of the most dramatic celebrity relationship sagas in years. Late last night, social media users started piecing together clues, but things only got more confusing. First, a strange photo appeared online. Then, an unusual comment popped up that didn't seem to fit the situation. Soon after, an alleged leak surfaced and sent the story into overdrive. The post claimed to include private messages suggesting Papoose had been secretly reconnecting with Remy Ma, his legal wife, which made the claims even more shocking. One message that circulated reportedly read, "Maybe we need to talk about everything that happened." Another response said, "It's never too late to fix things." Within minutes, reactions flooded the internet. For months, fans had watched Claressa Shields proudly share her relationship with Papoose, posting photos of luxury gifts, sweet moments, and romantic gestures that made their connection seem strong and happy. Now, many are questioning whether there's more to the story than anyone realized, and speculation is reaching a fever pitch.
A week later, she's rolling around in Louis Vuitton, bread and money in a bizarre fashion. One video, he was with her. The next video, she's by herself. Then she goes home.
The internet. For months, fans watched Claressa Shields proudly refer to Papoose as "my man." She said it confidently, over and over, and their posts together made it appear that everything between them was strong. Photos, sweet captions, and shared moments painted a picture of love and stability. Fans believed the relationship was solid. But suddenly, a question began circulating online that nobody had really asked before. What if the story everyone believed wasn't the full truth? Some people started speculating that Papoose and Remy Ma might be slowly reconnecting in private. While those rumors spread across social media, Claressa continued speaking publicly, standing by her relationship and projecting confidence. Then the situation escalated. Claressa went online and responded with a short message that immediately drew attention. She wrote just 3 words, "You'll believe anything." Instead of quelling the rumors, her comments seemed to fuel curiosity. Social media users began digging through old posts, videos, and interviews. Clips that had once seemed ordinary suddenly felt suspicious to some viewers. Every detail was scrutinized. Things took a more dramatic turn when a voice recording started circulating online. The audio, allegedly from someone close to the situation, claimed they had been communicating with both parties. No names were mentioned, but online speculation quickly pointed to Claressa Shields, Papoose, and Remy Ma. If true, it suggested the connection between the three was far more complicated than anyone initially realized. Behind the smiling photos, luxury gifts, and romantic posts, there may have been private conversations, emotional arguments, and painful moments the public never witnessed. Some insiders even claim that a serious confrontation between all three may have already occurred. If that meeting did happen, what was said could completely reshape how fans understand the entire situation. The rumors didn't grow slowly, they exploded almost overnight after the mysterious messages surfaced. As usual, the internet went into detective mode, examining every post, video, and comment shared by Claressa, Papoose, and Remy Ma. Observers noticed patterns and inconsistencies that made the story seem even stranger. For months, Claressa had posted constantly about Papoose, photos together, videos, loving captions, and playful disagreements that made the relationship appear authentic and emotional. But suddenly, as the Papoose Remy Ma rumors began spreading, her posting pattern changed. Fans immediately noticed, and speculation intensified. Every small shift fueled the idea that there was more to the story than what anyone had been seeing online.
The equation, the more she stands out in your equation, okay? Because you can control what you respond to, and she can't control it, y'all. Like, a lot of people in the comment section of that recent post about where Papoose was for the holidays, well, I guess that triggered her because she felt the need to defend her man, and also in that same sentence say that's his ex-wife. Well, y'all, let me know in the comment section, has Remy Ma and Papoose finally got a divorce? Has that been finalized? Because the last time I checked, I don't recall that ever being handled. Ever. Like, I think they're still legally married. So, unlike Yandy and Mendeecees, yeah, them two were really locked down, for real.
Y'all, Claressa Shields is overly hated, and we gotta talk about it. The level of scrutiny that she deals with online, she had to deal with that before she had the fame and money to cope with that. If you didn't know, she had a really, really rough upbringing, and she's always needed to defend herself. So it would make sense for her to always need to be preemptively defensive, you know? And you gotta think about it. Every time she comes online, people are always coming at her, whether it's about her not being one of the greatest women fighters in history, and she is, or if they just do something simple like attack how she looks, and they do that a lot, and that's crazy because she's beautiful, and I don't understand. Or they might talk about how she talks, and you gotta understand, she's had a career being hit in the head, bro. All of them, they just kind of talk like that. That's how they are. And I want to bring up Papoose real quick because the nigga's at least 15 years older than her. So she wasn't rich growing up, but she did eventually become her family's breadwinner. So she's kind of used to having leeches. And I don't want to call her family leeches, but she's talked about certain people in her family using her before. She said that. Papoose being around her and not really doing much, it's just something she's been accustomed to. So she's not even thinking about some shit like that.
At this point, Claressa wants Papoose more than she wants her career. I did this video that said that Papoose is going to have to raise Claressa Shields. And not even a week later, she's rolling around in Louis Vuitton, spreading money in a bizarre fashion. One video, he was with her. The next video, she's by herself. Then she goes home pretty much saying, my man, my man, my man. This is the beginning of a woman who's very severely insecure. And it's sad to watch because it's Claressa Shields. But in that video, I talked about men, specifically men from certain states, like now in this particular case, New York, but I'm sure it's all 50. They don't like this kind of stuff. So not knowing what to say, not knowing how to carry yourself, not knowing how to act. And because we know Claressa wants Papoose more than she probably wants her career at this point, this is going to cause her a lot of problems. I predict, though, that if she continues to act like this, I don't see them making it. Like, it's too much public embarrassment, too many pieces that are going out on her. Folks are talking about, people are jealous. No, babies, nobody's jealous of Claressa Shields. The women who are speaking up on it, the majority of ones, I'm not talking about the ones that are in the comments, the majority of people want her just to recognize who she is, go out there, whip some ass, get your belts, and then move on. but that's not what she appears to be doing. Like, she'll slide it in every now and again, but all of her conversation now is tailored around Papoose, and Papoose don't like that shit. Men don't really be feeling that. I don't know why women think that you keep yelling, my man, my man, my man, is going to excite a nigga. It just doesn't, and it speaks more about where she is mentally than anything else. I'm telling you, he's fine.
Keep my wife's name. Things suddenly felt different online. Claressa Shields had been posting regularly for months, but then there was a long pause. For nearly 12 hours, she didn't post anything at all. That might not seem like a big deal to most people, but to the internet's self-appointed investigators, it felt like forever. During that same period, another video began spreading rapidly across social media. The clip showed a man who looked like Papoose walking into a building in New York late at night. The video was shaky, the lighting poor, but many fans claimed they recognized him immediately. The person recording whispered, "That's Ray's studio," and the footage exploded online. Suddenly, people were speculating that Papoose had been meeting Remy Ma privately rather than casually talking. Thousands of viewers replayed the clip, scrutinizing every detail. Some argued it proved nothing, while others saw it as clear evidence of a secret connection. Not long after, another alleged leak appeared online, this time a screenshot of a text conversation. The messages were said to be between Papoose and someone saved in his phone as "Ah." The conversation was short, but the tone seemed emotional and reflective. One message reportedly read, "Maybe we rushed the ending." The reply was simply, "Maybe." Though unconfirmed, the screenshot spread across social media within minutes. For more than 10 years, fans had watched Papoose and Remy Ma present themselves as one of hip-hop's strongest couples. Their relationship had survived prison time, career struggles, and constant public scrutiny. Many assumed their bond was unbreakable, which only made the rumors feel larger. If Papoose and Remy were reconnecting, even briefly, Claressa Shields would suddenly find herself in the center of an unexpected storm. At first, Claressa seemed to ignore the noise. She posted a video of herself in the gym, laughing and hitting the heavy bag, saying she was focused on boxing and not worried about online gossip. But viewers noticed something unusual. Her smile seemed forced, and her punches carried a hint of frustration. Soon, the comments poured in. Thousands of people asked the same question: "Where is Papoose?" Claressa eventually responded to one comment, saying, "He was with his family. Stop making stuff up." For a moment, it seemed the answer might calm everyone down. However, the internet had already become too invested in the story. Shortly after, another clip began circulating. This one showed Remy Ma leaving a restaurant with friends. She appeared relaxed and happy, talking and laughing. At first, the video seemed harmless, but someone noticed something in the background. A man's voice saying, "Good seeing you again." Fans replayed the audio repeatedly, many insisting the voice sounded like Papoose, while others said it was too unclear to confirm. Meanwhile, Claressa posted a video showing several luxury items, designer bags and expensive accessories, smiling and saying, "My man always spoils his queen." The message seemed clear. Her relationship was strong. Yet, the internet quickly questioned the moment. An older video showed her in a high-end store examining the exact same bag. Comment sections filled with accusations that she might have bought the items herself. Others defended her, suggesting Papoose could have purchased them later. Either way, fans began analyzing every detail rather than celebrating. The drama escalated when a gossip blogger claimed to have spoken with someone close to the situation. The insider alleged tension between Claressa and Remy had been building privately for weeks. One supposed message from Claressa said, "You already had your chance with him." Remy allegedly replied sharply, "He's still my husband." Social media exploded, with fans taking sides. Some defended Remy. Others felt Claressa had been caught in unfinished drama between a married couple. Memes and reaction videos flooded platforms, and even a few celebrities posted cryptic messages fans interpreted as hints. Later that night, another audio clip surfaced. A voice, tired and emotional, claimed to have witnessed a tense private moment involving Papoose, Remy Ma, and Claressa. According to the speaker, all three ended up in the same room. An argument broke out, Voices were raised, accusations thrown, and old problems resurfaced. Security eventually stepped in before things escalated further. The Voice concluded with a tantalizing claim. Someone may have secretly recorded the entire confrontation. If that recording exists and becomes public, it could reveal exactly what happened. For now, nothing has been confirmed. Yet the story continues to grow. New posts, possible leaks, and mysterious sightings keep surfacing. Fans are divided. Some believe the rumors are exaggerated, while others feel too many strange details point to a larger truth. One thing is clear. People everywhere are watching closely. The situation involving Claressa Shields, Papoose, and Remy Ma is far from over, and every post, video, and comment is being dissected for clues. Online speculation, memes, and debates show that the drama has captured the attention of an engaged and curious audience, one that will not let the story fade quietly anytime soon.